Can cannabis really make men grow breasts? It sounds like a myth, but this concern about something called gynecomastia does come up from time to time. And if you're a regular cannabis user, it's a fair question. Let's start with the basics. Gynecomastia is the medical term for male breast tissue growth. It's not just fat, this is actual glandular tissue, and it usually happens when there's a hormonal imbalance, specifically when there's too much estrogen compared to testosterone. So where does cannabis fit in? There are two theories. One, that cannabis might increase aromatization, which is the process that converts testosterone into estrogen. Two, that cannabis might reduce testosterone, tipping the hormonal balance toward estrogen. Now, what does the science say? First, cannabis has not been shown to increase aromatase activity. That means it doesn't seem to make your body convert more testosterone into estrogen. Second, some old studies from the 1970s and 80s suggested that cannabis could reduce testosterone levels, especially in heavy users. But more recent and better quality studies show that in most people, cannabis doesn't cause any major or long-term drop in testosterone. Third, cannabis interacts with the endocannabinoid system, which is involved in hormone regulation, but that doesn't mean it causes breast growth. The effects are subtle and vary from person to person. There are also a few case reports of men developing gynecomastia while using cannabis, but those are individual stories. In most cases, other factors were also involved, like alcohol, steroids, medications, obesity, or underlying hormone problems. A 2013 review looked at the overall research and concluded that there's no strong evidence linking cannabis use to gynecomastia. So, should you be worried? If you're a healthy adult using cannabis in moderation, probably not. The risk of breast growth appears to be very low, and the science doesn't support a strong connection. But if you do notice any changes in your chest, like swelling, tenderness, or discharge, it's always best to see a doctor. These symptoms can have many causes, and most of them have nothing to do with cannabis. If you're using cannabis heavily and you're concerned, it's reasonable to take a break or cut back and talk to a healthcare professional for personalized advice. Bottom line, cannabis isn't harmless, but the idea that it causes male breast growth is mostly unsupported by current evidence.